Heidi-ho everyone, it's time for another pattern. I'm going to show you one more time that I'm at pattern-collections.com, and I'm going to go down to pattern focus and I'm going to scroll down. Oh, those don't have any patterns attached to them yet. Okay, she must be working on that. I'm going to scroll down to the one I want, which is Spicas. And then I'm going to click on it. If there's somebody else has already done a pattern or a video, you can find those right underneath there. So that one's done one and that one's done one. Mimi and looks like one Tangle Mandala. I don't know who that is. Could even be Alina. Oh, that's probably Alina's video on her. And then you click on it and it makes it big, and then you can look at it. Look how pretty that's going to be. That's the sample. And then this is the step out. So step number one, we're going to do this sort of outward V shape like that. Or there's two ways you can do it. You can do it outward like this, or you can do it inward like that. And then we're going to do this spike part at the bottom. And then we're going to make these two little like leaf-like bits. Like that. Little wings. Those are pretty much the same here and there. This one's a little more roundy. This one's more swoopy. And then it looks like that when you're done. I watched Alina's video, and she actually draws this differently. She doesn't do this and then this. She does this and then this. So it's up to you how you want to draw it. I really like this mandala here. So I think that's probably the direction I'm going to go. We'll see. See what happens. Let's get ourselves, what color do I want? We'll do a red one. This time I'm going to remember to turn my light on so I can see and you guys can see. I'm going to draw myself a little circle using my Helix circle. Where's the name on here so you can see here? Right there. Helix. It's a Helix circle maker. That's what you search for on the interwebs if you want to buy one. I don't remember. I think I bought mine at Hobby Lobby. I don't think they had it at Michael's. But they have it online. And that's what I'm going to do to make myself a lovely circle. I want a circle about this big. And then I'm going to make some lines. Don't remember, they're 60 degrees, right? I believe that. I believe so. In order to get 6, you want to be at 0, 60, and 120. That will make you 6 even arms. I have a whole video on how to use the circle maker on my channel if you want to look that up. If I remember, I'll put a link to it. I probably will not remember. Just letting you know. I probably won't remember. And then I'm going to do the downward one. And I'm going to do them each step on all of them around like this, just to make them sort of even. So I'm going to do the first step first, and then I'm going to do the next step. Like that. Ooh, that paper had a little mushy spot right there. My pen did a little wigwag. That's okay. Then I'm going to do 3. Like that. Kind of like Elvis collars. That's what they remind me of. The big collar that Elvis Presley would wear on his white jackets. Kind of came out and down like that. Okay, I think I want to do something in the middle here. But I don't want I'll do that. Something like that. You're a little far away. Are you watching? And I think I want them sticking out just like what she did on hers. I do really kind of like her sample here. I'm going to just kind of in between here run myself another line. Just really lightly. Just kind of help me be sort of straight between each of those. And then I think I'm going to go the other direction though. I think I'm going to do them coming outward. So I think I'm going to do the one that goes the other way. Start right about here. Like that. I feel like that one's not quite middle. A little off with that one. That's better. This one too. Feels a little off. That. One more. Like that. That's good. And then do little wings again. I'm just going to do 2 on this one. Somebody asked me if they missed the video of my revealing my studio. No, you have not. I have not finished. I feel so badly that I haven't finished. I have an area about, I want to say about 3 feet, about 3 foot by 4 foot still to cover on the ceiling. It's just been life. It's just been life. Life has happened, and yeah, it's just not good. I feel like I want something else in here, but I don't know what. Like it needs something. I'm going to do that. Why? I don't really know. I just feel like it needs something. So yeah, I have not done a studio tour yet because I'm not finished. I really want to be finished, but I'm not finished. I need to glue. I don't know. My schedule has changed, and that's part of my biggest problem is my schedule. My work schedule has changed, and I just have a really hard time getting out here after work. I'm one of those who, once I'm done with work, I come home and I just crash. I did much better when I worked a later shift and I could get things done in the morning than I do going in the morning and then trying to get things done in the evening. I just don't do a very good job of it. Just being really honest and real with you. That's better. It needed some sort of connection on this outside. So now I'm going to do a little erasing. I just use a kneaded eraser because it's very gentle. It doesn't tear up my paper. As long as you don't draw really dark with it, it does a really fine job of erasing. If you're heavy-handed with your pencil, you might have a problem getting the pencil up with a kneaded eraser. You may need a different kind. But I find that this kneaded eraser is really gentle on the colored papers. Sometimes the other erasers tend to like eat at the paper. that works really well, and it gets rid of the spots. I think I'm going to do these interior bits with the pencil, like that. Sorry for my allergy throat clearing. If I had a mute button, I'd use it, but I don't. So I'm just gonna have to live with it. Sorry. Do I want? Excuse me. Wow. Most of the time when I get my allergies, my the drippiness doesn't drip outward. It drips down the back of my throat. So I really apologize for the drippiness. So you guys know we went on vacation. That was fun. I had to come home and do taxes. That was not fun. Wasn't too terribly bad, but I think we ended up owing like $40 to the state, getting a little bit back from the federal. Something like that. Not much. We're pretty much even, which is good. That means we've done a really good job of making sure our deductions are accurate. Because I really don't want the government to have... All these people love when they get tax time and they are going to get a big refund from the government. And to me, personally, I think it's a bad thing that you're going to get a big refund from the government, because that means that the government has used your money all year, interest-free, as a big old loan. And now they got to give it back, but, you know, I would rather have the money in my pocket all throughout the year and not give it to the government and then have the government give it back to me later. That's my personal opinion. Other people have a completely different opinion. They like it when they get a big check because they manage their money better that way. You know, that's all up to you. But I prefer to not have. And some people do it the other way, and they don't mind that they owe at the end of the year, and they want all their money, and they don't want that many deductions, that much money taken out of their check at the beginning. They want as much of it in their pocket as possible, and then they don't mind paying at the end. I don't like that one, because what if you are not got enough money? Yeah, the government is the one debtor that I don't want on my back, you know? If I owe somebody money, I would put government as the very last one I would want to owe money to. Just saying. They know where I live. They know where I work. Yeah. So I think when you end up with a minimal amount you have to pay or a minimal amount that you get back, I think you have balanced it just right But I wasn't sure because last year, last year was the first year. Was it the first year? Yeah. Last year was the first year, or was it the year before that? Maybe it's been 2 years that we had the house paid off, and so we didn't have that big deduction, and so yeah, we end up, instead of itemizing, we end up with the standard deduction because I don't have that much stuff to deduct anymore. No little ones at home. Nobody. Yeah, I like that with the white. It's almost too white though. I'm tempted to use. I wonder if I can use the beige yellowy color instead. This one. I'm going to go back over it with this peach color. See if peach is a little more, that's really contrasty. And it's pretty, but I think it's almost too much. Let me see if I can get rid of this white a little bit with my kneaded eraser. It might not erase. These pencils don't tend to erase very well, but maybe I can get some of the brightness off and then replace it with this peach. A little better. Yeah, that's better. That's a better color, I think. For my own self, I love the contrast. I love having a highlight with, yeah. That was too much with the red. It was way too bright. I like this peach. So I'm using just a Prismacolor Premier Peach. Can you see that? Peach. There it goes. So yeah, I got my taxes done. So I don't have to worry about them anymore. I don't understand the people who like to do it like on the very last day. They like to file their taxes on April 15th. That I don't understand. I mean, unless you're using a tax service and they're behind, which they shouldn't be, but you know, it is tax season. I do know somebody who works at a tax office, and craziness in there right now. She was one of the ones that came on vacation with us. She really needed that time off. It was good for her. She spent a lot of time just chilling and sleeping in her room, which is okay with me. Sometimes that's what you need on vacation. You need just some chill time. Ah, I do like this a lot. Let's see, what else can I talk about? We had really good room steward this time. A really, really sweet lady who was so excited. We had decorated, as soon as we got on board, we decorated our room doors with our anniversary stuff, because we were there celebrating with 2 other couples, and we were doing my husband and my 35th wedding anniversary. R&T, it was their 30th, and then E and N was their 15th. And so we decorated our doors to indicate those years and celebration. And so she wanted to know, you know, were we, yes, we were together, but were we friends? Were we family? And I said, you know, N and T are sisters, and we're friends of theirs from church. And she says, oh, are you Christian? And I said, yes. And she goes, me too. She was so excited because, you know, they're not allowed to say that type of thing unless we bring it up ourselves, right? Otherwise, it's, you know, same as at most places. But once I brought up the subject, then she was allowed to say that she also was a Christian. And so then she left little notes, having a blessed day, you know, on the things that she brings into the room. She made super cute towel animals. They were just adorable. Sometimes they were in bed reading a book. Sometimes they had hats on. And she was just super creative with her towel animal. I loved it. Loved her stuff. The one day that I didn't feel well and I stayed most of the day in my room, she was very concerned for me, wanted to know if I was okay. She was just super sweet. And then we had the wait staff at our dining room. They probably thought we were crazy. His name was Carl, and we had Carl and Mimi and the guy who did the bread that I don't remember his name. There's always three, and the third one, the one that does the bread, is sort of like the trainee. And he does the water and the bread. I don't remember his name. He was very quiet and shy. But Carl was the main waiter, and Mimi was his second person, and they did an awesome job, especially considering Mr. E has very limited dining palate. I thought I was a picky eater. I'm not even close to being a picky eater compared to Mr. E. And so by the end of the week, they finally got him. They got him down to what he liked. Do you know you can order off the kids menu if you want? If there are things that are, you know, there's too much richness, too much sauces, too much weird quote unquote food for you, you can order off the kids menu and you can get, you know, chicken nuggets, hamburger, hot dogs, french fries, mac and cheese. You can get that if you prefer, instead of the food that you don't know what it is. Absolutely you can. Oh, and we went to the steakhouse. I will have to tell you that on another video. Next one. I'll tell you on the next one. Our adventure at the steakhouse, because this video is just about done. Look at that. That didn't take any time at all to do. Put that in there so I don't lose it. Sign my name. And put the name Spicas. There we go. Look at that. That didn't take long at all. Yeah, I'll tell you all about the steakhouse on the next video because, you know, I'm going to record it in just a moment. You're going to see it in 2 days, but I'm going to record it in just a moment. So, be looking out for that. And I will see you on the next video. You guys have a great day. Go out and do something really sweet for somebody, and it will make their day a better day, and we can make the world a better place, one person at a time. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.